Hi, everybody. Good afternoon and good morning, good evening to the other parts of the world. My name is Grace Tilly, and welcome to Let's Talk Live. Um, just want to say thank you to all my followers who have been following my page, and to all of you who's just new to my page. Thank you so much for the love and support, and thank you also for sending me messages. I do appreciate it a lot. And just want to introduce myself as well that I'm doing these interviews for all the digital business owners. And not only because I want to inspire you, but also I also would like other people to share their journey and inspire others too. And like for today, we do have a young entrepreneur. She started this business at the age of 19. So who's not going to be inspired of her, right? And I would also like to share that this business doesn't need any age at all. So without further ado, I would like to introduce to you Irish. So hi Irish, how are you?
Hi. Thank you for having me. Hello, everyone.
It's my pleasure. Well, thank you for taking the time today. I know you're busy with your studies, but thank you so much.
Thank you.
Oh, and I know I already greeted you, but I would like to say belated happy birthday again. It did
Thank you.
it was your birthday a couple of days ago, so happy birthday.
Yes, thank
All right.
you. Thank you so much.
And like what I mentioned to you, I do have some questions so we can
Right.
enlighten some of our viewers about the journey
Mm-hmm.
that you have with this business. And first of all, I would like to congratulate you for your massive, massive, massive success in this journey. So I hope we could inspire some other young people or who would like to start up this business and share them your journey.
Right.
All
Thank
right,
you.
so let's start. So I would like to know who is Irish.
I just recently turned 21 3 days ago, but I started this business when I was 19. I currently I'm still pursuing my degree in business management online, and also I'm a business mentor and business coach. But yeah, I now live here in Vancouver, but my family and I are originally from the Philippines. We moved here 7 years ago. I think I was only 13 at the time, so it's been a while. But yeah, that's me.
Yay. Well, actually, I saw your post because I've been following your page as well, and it's to be able to move to BC, and it's kind of a big adjustment, especially for y- people. Like the weather, the environment, and everything is different for every province. So I do want to congratulate you and your family for a huge success for moving from Saskatchewan to BC.
Thank you.
All right, and for my second question, what is your reason for starting up an online business, and how did you start and when?
So I started back in May of 2019, and it was during that time I just finished my first year of university, and usually university students we have this 4 months of summer. So I finished all my classes in first year. I was taking 6 to 5 classes in both semesters. So I was just really bored at the time. And
Okay.
my mom knew I get bored easily, so she found an ad. Well, actually, this ad has been appearing on her newsfeed for a while, and friends have been offering it to her. And she said, "Well, you should check it out," because she didn't have time to spare that in 2019 because she was working 4 jobs. So I just said, okay, I'll try it. I'll look it up, and I watched the workshop uh, right in front of my mom. She was cooking supper, and I was just sitting on the dining table. And I finished the workshop, and I was just like, "Mom, this is it. This is what we've been looking for all our lives." Because my mom's actually she's that person who gets into a lot of things, all those, the lotions, the potions, and none of those worked for us. Some have brought in money and put food on the table, but they never last as long as this business. So I just told her, Mom, I want to do this. And she was so excited. She told me, okay, you should do it, but I'll have to warn you that I can't help you. Except for moral support, you're going to have to do everything on your own. Well, and I said, well, I'll go check with my dad, but he was so skeptical at the time. My dad, he got into like a scam a long time ago online. And it is true, there's a lot of uncertainty online. That's why we have to do our due diligence to really look into things and make sure that it goes with our personality. It has, that we really connect with this thing that we're going to start. But I told my dad, well, I'm sorry because I'm really going to start this. I want to do this. And besides the fact that I was bored, I really connected with the people on the panel that night on the workshop. And, it might take a while for some people to really connect, and maybe they have to watch 3 or 4 workshops, but I said, I'm gonna do this. So I gathered all my resources, I scoured all my options to start this business. So yeah, I actually found the business April 24th, but after all my efforts, I've built my digital marketing company on May 9, 2019.
Oh, wow. Congratulations on that. Well, that's really, really amazing and very
Thank
inspiring.
you.
And well, you have mentioned the workshop, and I do know that some like I do have received a message that what is that workshop? So for all of you who's not familiar with what Irish has mentioned, it's actually our free live webinar every Tuesdays and Thursdays. So the
Right.
time is flashing on your screen. And to be able to do to get your spot at the free live webinar, all you need to do is enter your name and email address on our website. So Irish website is irishmarceliana.com, and my website is gracebilly.com. You can also see it flashing on your screen, so you can do a screenshot or take down notes, and just register, and we'll be able to send you the link on that webinar. But for those who don't might be busy tonight for our live webinar, we also do have replays. So just simply message us or register your name and email address. It's the same thing. We'll just send you a replay link, and you can watch the webinar on your spare time too. So thank you for sharing that, Irish, and reminding the people to
No
watch the webinar
problem.
tonight. All right. And for my next question, like you started this business as a teenager, like 19 years old. So as a teenager, and you're still a student and you're a young entrepreneur, what was your mindset during that time, and what has been the most satisfying moment so far?
I can't put into words what my mindset in back then, but I just knew I had a vision for myself and my family. I'm the type of person who always wants to do more and be more, but I didn't really know what becoming more is. So it's a lot of people my age are always looking for our purpose, if that makes sense. Most of the people I know go to university with a lot of uncertainty. We don't really know who we want to be, but we always had that common goal. It was always to find freedom, to do the things we really love to do and to spend time with the people we love and cherish. So that mindset really got me to where I am today. I wanted I wanted a lot of time for myself. It was hard studying for 6 classes in one semester. People might think teenagers party all the time, but we always come home with to the books, and we stay up all night because to catch up for the lost time spent partying. But it was hard because I wanted more I wanted more time with my parents as well. My mom was working 4 jobs, as I said, and my dad was working 3 jobs at the time. So we barely saw each other, and it's weird to be living with people that you don't even, you don't get to talk much anymore. So I wanted them to really leave their part-time jobs and just keep the full-time job because they were supporting my brother and I through university. There's a lot of costs that come along with that. But yeah, the most satisfying moment I would say was when I finally got my mom to quit her 3 part-time jobs and my dad quitting 2 of his part-time jobs. So yeah, there's still 8 hours going for them to go to work, but they're not the type of people to stay at home either all the time. They get bored, so it's good to just keep the full-time job, but they don't have to work until 2 in the morning. I didn't like that part, because I would also go to school in the morning for 8 hours, and then it's just good that we have time to spend the weekends together and eat supper and maybe see each other during breakfast because before I it was we never really see each other. So that's the most satisfying moment.
Oh. Well, that's so sweet of you because, like, what I that was a mark in my head when you said your mom was juggling like 4 jobs. So for
Yeah.
me, I was putting myself in your shoes. Like, I don't want to see my mom working 4 jobs a day. So that's that's
Mhm.
so sweet of you as a daughter that you wanted your parents to be there, and because they also need
Right.
to take care of themselves as well, right?
That's true. That's true.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And congratulations. I know
Thank
your
you.
mom and dad are proud of you.
Thank you.
Awesome. Before I head on to my next question, I would just like to do some shout outs. So, Coach Michelle is actually watching. Hello. Thank you for watching. You're such an inspiration to everybody. And
Yeah.
to Girly, hello. Thank you for
Hello.
watching. And to Mylene, who's watching from Winnipeg. Hello,
Wow.
Mylene. Thank you so much
Hello.
for watching. All right. Okay. So, I would go on to my next question. I would like to ask you, what are your top 3 favorites about the business?
Personally, my number one favorite thing is that the endless possibilities of this business. I'm so used to writing down my goals and also hitting those goals, getting to them. But the thing is, it doesn't end there. There's always room for improvement. We might reach our goals, but it doesn't stop there. We might hit the highest one, but it still doesn't stop there. And there's a lot. Our community offers a lot of learning every week, a couple times a week, actually, several times a month. And I just like that we have this connection to other people. Like, Ate Grace and I were complete strangers before this moment right here. But, we get to connect with other business owners. And truthfully, we all have the same mindset. We all want to get to that freedom that we all need in this life, that drive, that motivation, we all have that within us. So I think it's good to connect that. I've heard this before that if you surround yourself with people who think like you or who you want to think like them, then you'll somehow get there. You'll get that mindset. And the third thing I like about this business is just flexibility. And no one, you guys don't know I'm wearing my PJs right now. I like that I get to work at home. That's every teenager's dream, to work at home and, be able to still go out, hang out with friends, hang out with family, and still be able to supplement our income, even earn money for the first time. And I think, yeah, besides those three, there's still a lot of great things about this business.
Mhm. And I just want to tell you that I'm so proud of you for reaching all your goals because, as what I mentioned a while ago, I've been following your page, and you started this business at 19, like 2 years ago. You were on that stage where you said yes, I'm gonna do this business. I'm gonna
Right.
make my mom and dad quit their part-time jobs, and I'm
Mhm.
gonna reach my goals. And that's a really, especially nowadays, like everybody's on their cell phones and everybody's on their laptops and all. You can do the business in the comfort and safety of your home, but
Absolutely.
also you need to have your goals too, and your drive and your mindset. And to be able to reach those goals, you need all of those. And I think this business can help you through all those out, right?
Mhm. Absolutely.
So, and for my next question, actually, you gave us a little bit of a hint on what happened and the changes that happened in your life before, but I just want to ask you this question. Can you give us the changes or the insight of how this business has changed your life?
So besides the things I mentioned earlier, I guess it's kind of weird. I learned a lot. The online our leaders, this online community nurtured my growth as an individual and as a young business owner, mentor, coach. And I was able to apply what I've learned in school, all that uh, 2 years in business school. I didn't really think, those things may not apply in real life, but you learn it here. It's also I've tried it. I've done my part-time jobs, but it's completely different to be here, to be able to be surrounded, yeah, by with people who want the same thing as you do. And I've had a lot of friends. I've made a lot of relationships with other people, but it's always so hard to find the group of people who want the same thing as you. And I found it here in this online community. And my parents, they've joined this community as well, and they found it too. Their connections, and that is really something special. And to be able to make 4 or 5 figures at my age is unbelievable. And I get to help my parents, help put food on the table, and pay little bills at home. The first time I paid my first bill was, yeah, when I was 19. I paid my own cell phone bill for the first time because of this business. And it's not a lot, but it made me so proud because then you'd realize once you get somewhere, you look back and say, wow, I was not a lot of people my age pay their own phone bills, but there's a lot. But for me, that was a big step because I was always dependent on my parents, and then somehow I'm paying all the bills, electrical bills, water bills, and that's crazy that those little things, they make me so happy because of this business. I didn't think I could do that. When I was in school, I always thought I knew that it was going to take me until I was 30 years old to give back to my parents. And I was always so worried that oh my God, it's gonna take, I'm gonna be 30 and my mom's probably gonna be paying my own phone bills. That made me so paranoid, but to be able to do that at 19, 20, it's, it's absolutely crazy.
Yeah, I absolutely agree with you. Like that's mind blowing. I just like what I've said. Your mom and dad are so proud of you. Even your brother. Like, I don't think anybody will not be. Everybody's proud of you for doing that. I know, because like I'm a mom and I do know how it feels to be proud with your kids, and that's amazing.
Right,
And I just want to add on to what you have said. Like, you surround yourself with like-minded people,
right,
but this community is not only like-minded, but they also cheer you up, lift you up,
yes,
and support you all throughout. Small achievements or big milestones, everything. They're always there to support you, and I think they have their pom poms or whatever to cheer you up.
yes,
It's just
yes,
so amazing. All
absolutely.
right. Okay, and before I go on to my last questions, I do want to do more shout outs to the people who's watching us. To Ate Marites from Brampton. Hello, thank you so much
Hello,
for watching. To Christina who's watching from Georgia. Thank you so much.
hello.
To Rula, who's watching from Quebec. Hi, Rula. How are
Wow.
you? And Coach Michelle is congratulating you for all your achievements.
Thank you,
Yay!
coach. Very supportive.
Yeah, she is. All right. And for my last question, is there anything else you want to share to our viewers or any piece of advice you want to give them?
I guess I guess I would say that, take it slow. One thing I didn't do was take it slow. I was so eager to venture and start my own business once I found this business, because the moment I finished doing all my research, I even showed my dad, the whole thing. Take a look at this. But yeah, it didn't matter because I knew I was going to do it. I just had to figure out how. But the how, once I started, I started praying so hard. I started manifesting, after affirming all my thoughts out into the universe. The how just kind of pieced in together, and I just had to arrange all my things so I could start this business. But start it slow, especially to people my age. Start it slow. Don't hurry yourself because you'll get there. And most of the time, there's going to be a lot of obstacles that's going to come in your way. And I did too. I have a lot of those. But the important thing is you have a lot of people to reach out to in this community. You're never alone. We come into this business with a mentor, but, your mentor is not going to be there all the time. And your success is not dependent on them. You have to work for this yourself. And I don't want anyone thinking that running an online business with our system is absolutely easy, but keeping you motivated and disciplined is going to be the hardest thing, because trust me, the system works. It absolutely works. 100% it works, but you have to work too. And it's not going to be hard work. It's just all about discipline and putting yourself out there and not being embarrassed that you own a business. And tell people, share, this opportunity is great for you, but you don't have to keep it that way. You need to share it to people. And if they don't want to hear it, that's okay. 5 years later, at least you did share this opportunity with them, and it's a great opportunity. But yeah, it takes a lot of discipline and patience, but you'll get
Well, that's coming from a 21-year-old. Yeah, I don't know. Like everybody's gonna be inspired when they watch this live or replay because
there.
that's that's such an inspiration, right? You started this at 19 years old. 2 years later, you have such a massive achievement, and that's for sure. Everybody's proud of you in this community, and we're happy to be
Thank
able to.
you.
I'm so happy to be able to talk to you and share your journey to others who's watching us live from Facebook and YouTube. So hello to all of you guys. Thank you so much
Thank
for watching.
you.
I hope Irish was able to inspire you today with her journey, and I do hope we get in touch with you later today. Watch our free webinar, or maybe you can send us a message, and we could talk to you soon then.
Yes.
All right. So thank you so much, Irish, for today. I know you're
Thank
busy with your
you.
school, and thank you so much for taking the time. I would like to send my regards to your family as well. I know you guys are enjoying the weather there in BC.
Absolutely.
All right, and thank you so much, guys. Thank you, Irish. Have a great day,
Thank
guys.
you. Have a great day.
Bye.